Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel DevOps Techs. Today I'm going to show you how to create CICD pipeline of infrastructure. So in short, I'm going to show you infrastructure automation using CloudFormation and CodePipeline of AWS. First of all, we need to go to IAM roles. We need to go to IAM and create IAM role for CloudFormation to create AWS sources. Go to the IAM role and create role and select the service which will use the role. So in our case, CloudFormation would use our role. And what we are going to create EC2 instance. So I am selecting EC2 full access. Next text, review, and I am saying role for infra automation role. Okay, and just create role. The next step is we need to go to code commit because we need to maintain our repository. Okay, so just go to the create repository and over here infra repo and just create it. I am adding one file over here, create file, and the name of the file would be infra.json and my name is Faraz, and here I would be writing my email address. I have written my email address and I have already created one infra file on which I am creating an EC2 instance. I'm just copying it and pasting it. Alright, let's commit it. So we have our infrastructure file. Alright, it's time to go to pipelines, code pipeline, and create a pipeline. So create a pipeline. Infra automation pipeline. The service role would be created and just click next. Source provider would be code commit as our infrastructure code is present in code commit repository in AWS. Just select the code commit and next select the repository. In our case, repository name is infra repo, and in the infra repo there would be a branch would be named as main. Just select that and hit next. So over here in our tutorial we are not building any stage, so just skip this stage and at a deploy stage just click the CloudFormation and we are working in North Virginia region. Just select the North Virginia region and action mode would be create or update a stack. And what would be your stack name? So I am supposing would be infra stack and the artifact name would be like um, infra. I have forgotten that. Let's go and check what is the name of our repository. Sorry, our file in the repository. Infra repo. Inside the infra repo, there's a file name infra.json. Just save the file name, copy the file name, and paste it over here. And the capabilities is like what would it be what are the things it can create in terms of IAM, like specify whether you want to allow the CloudFormation to create IAM resources on your behalf. In our case, in this tutorial, we are not creating any NIM role or any roles or any policy, any user. When we would be using that, we are supposed to select all these three. Okay, and the role would be like infra automation role. We in the earlier this tutorial, the role which we created, we are supposed to select that, and we can leave his address. And all right, so just hit next. So our pipeline is ready. Once we create the pipeline over here, once it is created, it would be auto triggered. It is getting created. So our pipeline is created and it got triggered. At first, the source stage is in process, and you can see it is in progress. Our first stage is created. Now it is in second stage, which is deploy. We can change the name of its name of this stages. I just kept it by default. We can see the progress by going to CloudFormation and see what is happening there. Our infra stack is created. Just go inside the stack and go to the events. So our EC2 instance is getting created. Now go to the EC2 instance. So this is the instance we just got created. Our instance is created, and what happened, we just put our infrastructure file in code commit repository, and we just created code pipeline. And in code pipeline we just reference that code commit as source and the deploy stage with AWS CloudFormation. So what the pipeline did, pipeline got the code from source from code commit, AWS code commit, and executed in CloudFormation. And whatever the script was written in the code commit infrastructure file, it executed and created an stack. So what we are gonna do, we are gonna change the we are gonna change in the stack. So for that, I am gonna go to code commit and then infrastructure file. Just edit this file, and I am making it like T3 small. The author name is Faraz. Just commit changes. Once it is committed, just go to the pipeline. It should be triggered by itself. Yeah, it got triggered and it is in progress. As we have changed our resource type, like instance type of our resource which is created, so what it will do, it would update the template accordingly. So it is updating the template, and we can see the events. So in the current state, it would be stop first, then change the instance type, then it would be running again, or would be doing um, CloudFormation, and all would be doing automatically. It is getting stopped. Now it is stopped. CloudFormation stack is in update in progress state. So as you can see there, the instance type is updated. It is students to T2 small, and it is the instant state is pending. Once it would be done, it would be in running state again. The stack, the stack is update in progress state, and the pipeline would be in progress state. Okay, it is in running state, and stack is update in progress. It would be completed. Okay, the stack is in update complete in state, and the pipeline is also okay. It will be completed soon. Yeah, and it is completed as well. And what we are gonna do, we are gonna override the parameter which we wrote in the in automation file. Like we have written the T2 small and the parameter name is instance type. So what we are gonna do, we are gonna override this parameter at pipeline level. Like this is the pipeline, and I am gonna go and it, edit state, edit deploy, advanced, and this is the syntax to override. Instance type, and the value would be t2.micro. Instance type, right? And done and save. So before this, what was happening, we were committing any change in the file, info file, and the pipeline was getting triggered by itself. So now we have changed one thing in deploy stage. So to trigger the pipeline, we would just click this release change button. The pipeline would start automatically, and yeah, the first stage got completed, and it is in the deploy stage. And the same function, this deploy stage would be updating the state. Now go to the machine. It is stopping it, and we have overwritten the parameter name instance type. So in the code commit infrastructure.json file, the instance type is t2 small, and we have overwritten the parameter instance type with t2.micro. So what it will do, it will update the value, code pipeline will update the value, and the result would be the T2 micro. Currently it is in it is stopping state, and the CloudFormation is in also update in progress state. let it update first. It is stopped. Now the instance type would be changed. See, the instance type T2 micro is changed now and it is in pending state, although in the infrastructure file the instance type is T2 small. We have overwritten this parameter on pipeline level and it is in running state. And the update stack is completed. Let's go to the pipeline, refresh the button, refresh the page by clicking the refresh button, and it is also in complete successfully state. Thank you for watching my video.